All right, so the other night I was watching a video of 5 years ago where we were here in this facility and things were so much different. We were making cookies by hand. We didn't have to get dressed to go inside because it wasn't mass production. It wasn't. Now we are an SQF facility, which Karen is the SQF practitioner. We do mass production. Like today, we're doing about 30,000 cookies, so something close to that. And this is the beginning of today, and I'm going to give you guys a little tour so you guys can see the difference, what 5 years can do. And I'm going to have Karen give us a tour. You ready, Karen?
So everybody, we're going to go back to our manufacturing facility. Like Juan said, years ago, it looked totally different. The layout was different. Obviously, the machinery is different, but this was always the same.
Mm-hmm. And also, can you, I want to point out to this right here, SQF, edition 9. All right, let's follow you. And then later on, you can explain what SQF is.
I will. So, part of SQF, I'll tell you, nobody else is allowed to come back here. So it's super, super important that nobody comes back without us verifying who they are and what they're doing here.
All right. This is Ali. Anthony, right here. Arturo. And check this out over here. Look at this.
So we're still mixing.
Oh, hold on, it just came to me, wrong person.
So we're still mixing the dough right now, as we're also adding it into the hopper. And then we'll see that.
So this is the bowl that we put into the mixer. As you see how big it is, Karen is in there. She can actually fit inside the bowl. So this is our buggy. Karen is putting it in the hopper. Can you explain what's going on over here? So you guys can see.
So Omar's over here checking our weights throughout the time of us doing the run, ensuring that we're hitting our correct weights. So you'll see that the machine is correctly placing all of the cookies on the panner, and we're refilling the pans, and it shoots it out, and then we put these on a double rack oven rack, which is right behind us, and then this is what's going to go into the oven. Once it's filled, it goes into the oven, which Missy is now going to pull out of the oven. You'll see the rack does its full rotation, and then she'll pull it out. And then we have a system of checking the temperatures of each cookie when they come out. She's putting the next rack in. And the way that these ovens work, it has a lift on the top that pulls the wheels of the bottom, and then it's able to fully bake the cookies. We'll take a look on. We'll take a look into the oven here. These are our ovens that do rotation the whole time that it's baking to ensure we get a really nice bake on each of the cookies in here. And like I said, Missy checks and then she documents all of the time and temperature for each and every rack that goes in and out. As the cookies get done, they come into our cooling area, and that's what's happening here. They're cooling down. We just started the day, so this is our cool down process before we actually start bagging. And so by midday, this whole area will be completely filled double width, and then the packers will start packing and try and keep up with that machine on the bakers. And I think we're doing 5 or 6 pallets today. I don't know. Juan does the numbers, I do the baking. 8 pallets. So we're splitting the day up with 2 flavors today. We have an order to get out, so these 2 flavors are the last 2 that I need for the order. So we'll make these, pack, wrap, strap, and send it on its way. So as we get ready over here, the packing machine will start. James runs this packing machine, and each cookie will get individually wrapped, put into a display box, lot coated, boxed, and sent on its way.
And pulling it off. About 85 a minute. As you can see, 85 a minute is what they're packing. And this is James. He's here putting them in the display boxes. He gives it to Brandon. He closes them. And it gets put over there. Then it will get put in boxes, palletized, get put into the pallet. So right now these are boxes being made. As you guys can see, now this is finished product in the pallets, in the boxes, and on a pallet. So all right, so we're in the warehouse side. This side we have completely outgrown. Right now, it's pretty empty, but by the end of the week, once we're done production, this whole warehouse, it is packed. So, I'll give you guys a little glimpse. So right here, all right, so these are all full. So when I say, like, even though this is empty, right? Because when you look at the floor, there's only one pallet, and then it's just completely empty. Like, we have stuff here, but the floor is empty, right? Normally we have this thing all the way to the back full of pallets, all the way to the door. Now, we have outgrown this warehouse, so what we do now, just because we outgrow, we make every order to go. We'll keep small amount of inventory, so what you see here, it's just like little orders that go out, but all the big orders, so we get, you know, a lot of orders that we get can be 20 pallets, 15 pallets, 10 pallets, but we'll try to just make everything fresh for our customers and then get it out. So that way we're not holding any inventory. In production, we actually have, even though we have a good amount of space, even though it doesn't look as huge, with the line that you saw today, that machine, we can run about 6,000 cookies an hour. And if you times that by 10 hours or whatever, 8 hours, it's an insane amount of cookies, right? But we have two machines. That's the thing, which you didn't get to see today. We have two lines, which you can actually run two machines at a time. So we can actually pump up anywhere, we can pump up like 10,000 cookies an hour, probably a little more depending on if it's 2 ounces. We can definitely do a little more. So you could say we can pretty much do 10 to 12,000 cookies an hour. So imagine that, like if we're running that an 8-hour day, 12-hour day, 10-hour day. Our days here are long. We do run on average about a 10-hour day, 10 to 12-hour shifts. And you know, it is what it is, but we do 4 days a week and I come in every day, but they do 4 days and then they take Friday to Sundays off. So, which is pretty cool that we're able to do that for them. So that way they work hard Monday to Thursday and then they get to enjoy a long weekend and kind of chill out. But yeah, so definitely we outgrow this warehouse. Why haven't we moved somewhere where we can actually have more warehouse space? We have looked, and we want to, but we want to make sure. So like, let's say we were going to buy a building for 30,000 square foot. That we will outgrow very soon, especially with the amount of growth that we're getting. I think so. We're trying to make sure that the next place we go, we're going to be there for a while. So don't know how many square footage it's going to be, but we want to have multiple lines. So here we have two. I think eventually, like, the goal is going to be to have, I mean, I can't even say that top of my head because I'm probably going to say at least 10 lines. So, you know, we have other products that are coming out. It could be more than 10, but at least, and it's just different things because we want it to be like, it's automated where it goes into the pans, but we want stuff that are going from that to this thing called tunnel ovens. And we just want to be able to produce a massive amount of cookies nonstop, and even for the lines to probably go for like weeks on end, you know. All right, that's just a little of what's going on today. We are dropping a hot new product, and when that comes out, I will definitely post it. But for now, it's a secret. So you guys, I'm sorry I can't tell you guys right now. Sorry, I'm starting to stutter. It's me and my when I start getting tongue-tied. But yes, we're coming out with a new product. It will be out maybe in 6 to 8 weeks. Could be sooner. We're just trying to get everything in line. And once it comes out, you guys are going to go crazy because it will be the best snack out there right now. It's going to be insane. All right. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Like I said, I'm going to keep them coming. Just let me know what you guys want to see so I can keep posting. Because if you guys don't watch them, if you guys don't like them, then I'm not going to post them because then what's the point? All right. Take care, guys. Bye.